What's up, people? It's your boy Gerald. I want to put this video out real quick because I know there's been a lot of activity going on. You feel it, don't you? You feel that energy that's going on in your life. You're seeing people and their behaviors. It's kind of conflicting now, ain't it? It's causing you to stop and take notice. Nothing happens by chance. Let me throw that out there. See, I know that outside your door, the world owes you nothing. No, it don't. It takes 100% effort just to be you. So it's very imperative that you stay grounded. You stay aware of what's being presented and what you are faced in your day-to-day. The task at hand. What is priority? What's your direction? What is the objective? But if you don't know who you are, how the hell you gonna know where you going? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm not making light of it. I'm letting you know because, see, I love each and every one of you. You deserve to have the life intended. But the question I gotta ask you is this. When are you gonna unlearn the things that have been holding you back? That's right. When are you going to invest in that process? You already know what don't work, but you keep putting yourself in that cycle thinking you're going to get another outcome, which really, that is nothing but the philosophy of what Einstein put out. To do or have a reaction expecting a different outcome is insanity. You thinking that if you just give it one more try, it's going to finally turn the tides in your favor. No, it's not. Maya Angelou said it best. When a person shows you who you are, who they are, believe them. Believe them. But you sitting over there in the dark. You're sitting there in silence. Some of y'all sitting in the parking lot in your ride, frustrated. And you thinking, well, you know what? If I just bottle up my emotions, put that social mask back on my face, I can make it to the end of the day. Come on now. Who you fooling? I'll tell you who you fooling. You're fooling yourself. You're fooling yourself. Look back at where your life has taken you. Look back at all the people that have had invested interest in your life. And the question that should be asked, where are they now? What was the commonality? And what was said? Did the actions of what they told you have the yield, the result of what your reality is today? If it's not, who's fooling who? You see what don't work. But yet, you allow one more moment for that ego of yours to take you to a path that is nothing but pain. And you got no one to blame but yourself. I say this out of love, y'all. As crazy as I look right now, I'm putting this video out right now because I know somebody right now, you feeling shook. You feeling shook. This is why this message is going out to you. Stop walking around trying to convince anybody anybody that will listen to your cause when you should have never put yourself in the dilemma. What do I tell you all the time, queens? Stop looking for your man. Stop. Start looking for you. Start looking for you. But to do that, you got to be honest with yourself. Now, don't you? Don't you? Oh, sure. All those connections, all those experiences, what has it taught you? How to shortchange your life? How to get over? To yield a result that's only temporary? And every day, what do? You take another fresh dose of denial, convincing yourself that how it played out was supposed to play out. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. And the reality is what you see. That's what it is. I had a conversation with somebody the other day. And I said, you know what? I don't care how much time has passed. If a person genuinely cares about you, you're going to feel it. Because it's consistent. It's real. But you know what's not consistent? Is a person that's holding up a ruse. They can't hold up for so long. And guess what? The real person comes out. What you need to question is this. If they truly had the integrity and the best interest for you, why couldn't they come correct day one? Huh? Think about that. I'll do one better. Why do you think I always say this? Stop telling people you love them when you don't. Stop using that word that makes you come off as a hypocrite. You see it played all the time. Oh, they the new it couple now. Everybody likes what's going on in that connection. Blink twice, then 2 ships in the night, they gone. And what do you hear? Because the person can't be truthful to themselves, they give off an excuse. Well, you know, when they should be honest with themselves from day one. And the real reason why these people don't know how to love, because they don't love themselves. You've already pretty much put a price tag on your existence. You riding with him because of what he has? Newsflash. He had that before you. And he gonna have it after you. You with her because of what she's accomplished? Newsflash. She did it on her own merits if she respected herself. But if she did it on her back, she ain't gonna have it long. I know I'm talking to someone now. Your existence should not be defined by how much pain, how much scrutiny you can endure. If anybody told you that, it's because 9 times out of 10, they don't have the integrity to face that person in the mirror. So what you need to do is question why you're allowing these people access to your life when they can't protect it, they can't enhance it, and they can't inspire it. So when you gonna stop lying to yourself? Huh? When you gonna stop? You got people doing something strange for some change. How much is your respect worth? How much is your self-worth? How much is it worth? Because until you decide to ground your feet, that's when you have the courage to look that little boy and little girl in the mirror looking back. Because, see, that's the person that knows the real you. Not the people that you see outside that door. The people outside that door don't give two about you. They don't. They see an opportunity to either A, go for the ride, or B, an investment. But why would you invest in something that can't yield growth? Huh? Who does that? That's like going to your job, getting your paycheck, getting in your car, and throwing it out the window. You're doing it for nothing. So you sitting over there upset. You got 1,001 conversations going on in your mind right now that you wish you could have with that person. But guess what? Not one word will matter because they never saw your worth. You was just a distraction. I'm saying all this out of love, y'all. I am. But let me ask you this, my queens. I'm going to throw this back at you too, my kings. My kings, why are you walking with somebody that won't stand by you? If they're not there with you when you're on your knees, why do you want them there when you take your first step? They haven't earned the right. I keep trying to tell you guys that. Kings, you got more at stake. It's that last name, brother. It's that legacy. It's your time. It doesn't matter how many cards were dealt against you. Take ownership. Take ownership for a change and say, you know why they were dealt. You were there. You made a choice. That's what free will's about, y'all. Now, do you actually think that he would do that to you? You think he don't care? You really do? Nah. I keep trying to tell you, sometimes God gets tired. That's why you always hear this. What's done in the dark comes in the light. When you make a willful, conscious decision to deceive, manipulate, or hurt someone that is showing you compassion, oh, I hope you got some comfortable shoes on because you're going to have a long walk. You're going to learn because it always comes back. What you put out comes back. Why you think the tides ebb and flow twice in 24 hours? Why? And guess who's there? You. So if you spend in one moment in anguish and pain, first of all, let me tell you something right now. If you're over there knocking them bottles back thinking the pain gonna go away, or you thinking, well, if I turn around and I just pack up all my stuff and move somewhere where nobody don't know me, guess what? Newsflash. You taking yourself there. Guess what? So your problem's gonna go there. It doesn't matter the outside experience. Because guess what? Until you decide to heal, which means you have to take accountability for your life, which means you got to take courage. You got to have courage to claim you back. I do this one better. You remember how you felt the moment before they came in your life? That's why you're hurting now, because the real you is coming out saying, hey, 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 I don't deserve this. You need to meet me equally. That's what being yoked's all about, y'all. But see, guess what? Some of y'all don't even believe in God. Some of y'all don't believe in the devil too. And you're wondering why your body's going through what it's going through. Oh, you calling on him now, right? But how many signs? See, that's one thing I've learned, y'all. I've learned that before any hardship comes, there are always signs. There are always signs to let you know, hey, this ain't the way. That tingling you get inside your gut, that's your discernment. That's that little boy and little girl saying, hey, how dare you? Why are you talking to him? You know what he was about. You don't even know the person. You already know what they feel because you feel in their spirit. But the truth is, some of y'all are afraid. Some of y'all are afraid that you're going to grow old by yourself. So you compromise whatever you have to keep somebody there, that warm body there. But what's the point of having a warm body next to you if ain't no spirit in it? That means you're sleeping with the enemy. And guess who loves that? The devil. He loves that. He loves that. Look at all those bad choices you made. You think the people that genuinely love you and have your best interest will put you through one of them? Huh? You're not talking to your parents because you don't like what they tell you. But guess what? You wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for them. I know I'm talking to someone. You think you're grown, but you're making childish choices. Don't you realize what's at stake? How about your life? Huh? You sleeping around giving your body up on a Tuesday to anybody that because they say something complimentary? What? And little do you know, they figured you out from the moment that you turned around. They knew you didn't have any self-respect. They knew your self-esteem was low. And they got you to do what you shouldn't have done. They knew it because you were not protected. You wasn't protecting yourself. But guess what? We all make mistakes. We all make choices. But we're all required to live our lives as best and authentic as we can. So the question I ask each and every one of you is this. How much bullshit you gonna go through? Huh? Yeah, I said it. Because I gotta reach the intended ear and mind. I'm gonna give you that conversation that should have been. Queens, you're not gonna find the man of your dreams by keeping your legs wide. You ain't getting that. You're gonna find nothing but despair. And for those that say, well, you know what, Gerald, I don't need a man, but you act like a kept woman. Have you no fortitude? See, what's going to happen to those people? I'm not finished with you, kings, because you letting us down. You disrespecting us, men, real men. See, what's going to happen is you're going to coast through life like on a canoe with no oars. And you're just going through life on other people's backs and merits. And what's going to happen is you're going to acquire a lot of stuff. And it feels good because you did no work. But those same things that you acquired, they're going to haunt you. They're going to haunt you because you're going to have to admit to yourself what you did to acquire it. See, that's why society don't need slavery. Because they already know that half of us don't use our brain. The other half don't connect to our spiritual essence. You are a spiritual being before your physical flesh. But some of you don't even care. Some of you have emotionally checked out. And yes, queens, because I love you. You think we don't see what you're doing? You turn around and you convince yourself every day, well, I don't want nothing to do with love, but I can take all the sex I can. And you play sexual roulette with anybody. The one will never come. He ain't coming. He can't. Why would God turn around and give you what you need when you ain't ready? But you keep playing that game on the, who's the next contestant on The Price is Wrong? You. Come on, man. And then you wonder why other cultures look at us as unstable. Don't want to invest. Got biases. My kings, I can't respect you if you don't pull your pants up. And you know what? And I see why some of the derivatives are the way they are. Because I can tell you right now, if we were to go back 30 years, back then, you had grandfathers and you had uncles. Even if you had that one uncle that was the black sheep of the family, he did some stuff he shouldn't have. But he keeping on. But when it comes to you, he's going to make sure that you don't fail. Even if that means he got to get in your butt. Even if that means he got to get in an argument with your mother or your father. He sees you as the future of the family. He's willing to go through that period of isolation because he loves his family so much. See, that's the problem we got in this generation. You got all these people walking around selfish and don't know who they are. Oh, but you know how to get it in. You know how to get it in because you record it. Come on now. And I had somebody write me the other day and said, well, Gerald, you know what? What I do in my bedroom is my business. And you're right. You are 100% right. Totally right. But why does the internet see it? Why? That dude ain't your husband. Guess what? He don't plan for you to be his wife either. He gonna pick you up right where he left you, where he found you. But see, I get it too, because you got this lie in your mind saying, well, I don't need nothing. I'm gonna do it my way and I'm gonna live my life. But you unhappy. You unhappy. So you do everything that you can do to destroy yourself from the inside out. But yet you want people to respect you. But how can someone respect you when all you do is lie? Not mind what you tell people in the world. You try to convince you're the actor or an actress that try to convince that you got it going on, but you are so broken inside. Because see, the world don't get to see the real you. I'm talking about that person that get up in the morning, brush them pearly whites, wipe the crust out your eyes, have to wash your butt. They don't. That's the real you. And the question should be, why not? At least if you came correct, you should get that in return. That's why, my kings, I tell you, stop marrying these women because they got a fat ass. I'm saying it. You want a pin up, but you mad because she's not a wife. Oh, she knows how to twerk and get it in, but she got no life skills. Come on, dog. Come on, man. It's not supposed to be like that. But you know why? You know why you're going through all that? Because you don't want God in your life. You don't want God in your life because you know God's gonna change it. He gonna show you the errors of your ways. And guess what? It's too painful and you scared. But more importantly, you know what's gonna happen too. You know He's gonna also show you the errors of others. And you're gonna see that the reality that came from it was all a lie. Let me tell you something. I'm a firm believer of this, y'all. I know some of y'all say, well, Gerald, why you care? Because the people you're running with don't. All they want to do is use you up. They want to exploit you. They want to get what they can, and they're going to break camp. And you don't deserve that. I know I'm talking to someone. You have convinced your girlfriends that you are the next sliced bread, but little do they know you just one disappointment from a nervous breakdown. You even actually had the audacity to even think of suicide. Don't you realize that ain't nothing but the devil? The devil thinks he's got you. And he keeps amping and ramping up that pain and that disappointment. And guess what? You don't be still. You don't see what's going on. And what do? Like a little lost child, you go right into the darkness. That's not supposed to be your life, y'all. Why won't you fight for you? But to get back to what I'm saying is this. I'm a firm believer, y'all, that you will meet that same person in your life twice. Twice. The reason for this is because they are tied to your spirit. And the person that you met and the person that you're going to become are two different people. So guess what happens? The moment that you decide to invest in your life, the moment that you decide to see your worth, take accountability for your life. See, a fool will easily say, man, you just being a hater. Let me tell you something, brother. I feel sorry for you. I do. Because you're destined for greatness. You got natural, God-given talents. But your foolishness keep you distracted from yourself. Every time that you try to do something good for yourself, what happened? Here she come. There go your boy. Nah, don't do that. Nah, don't do that. It's your life. And I feel this in my spirit right now. I feel a female presence saying, well, that's why I mess with older men. You a fool. That's right. I say it out of love. But you a fool. I know there's a guy right now saying, well, why is that, Gerald? Because I'm going to tell you what. If you sitting at 50 years old, what you got in common with a 20-year-old? Yeah, you make them feel young. But we all know that y'all got nothing in common but that PIN number. That's why half of you females now won't admit it to yourself. You got daddy issues. Daddy wasn't there. And secretly, you hate men. So that's why your behavior is what it is. But look at your vagina. Oh, I went there. Why you think your breasts are drooping? Huh? Now, who's the fool? That don't have to be your reality. And let's not sleep, y'all. People be laughing about chlamydia and all these UTIs. HIV ain't no joke. You could be the most stunning person in the world, and you can contract it. You know what comes out of that? Death. A wasted life. A wasted purpose. Why? Because you don't respect your body. So once again, the one, he can't walk with you. You're supposed to be his queen, not his fool. His job is to protect your heart and show you the rest of your life, because he has the keys to that. You're supposed to be the nurturer of his choices. You're supposed to be his rock, but more importantly, his best friend. I know I'm talking to someone. If the person that you are aligning yourself does not have the attributes to help you grow, do yourself the best gift you could give yourself. Walk away. That's not who you're supposed to be with. And yes, let me throw this out here too. See, society thinks that when you go through a separation or a breakup, it's a quick remedy of sleeping with another person. But what you fail to realize is every time you give your body, you give part of your soul. You know, you hear the singers, Ledisi had The Pieces of Me. Jill Scott got a song out on her new album. If you haven't heard it, by all means, pick it up. And so many other artists have talked about it through metaphors. See, relationships are formed by spiritual connections. Lessons are forged by karmic decisions. See, I got a feeling right now somebody's waking up and you got bruises all over your body. And you're so good at hiding them because you know that hell will break out if someone knew what was going on. But you're so stubborn. You actually believe the environment that you're in right now because it's nice. It's your environment. No, it's not. It's his. He had it before you. And when you finally decide to wake up, guess what? He's going to go out and find someone else. And they're going to ride that roller coaster called pain. Now, at the end of the day, y'all got to make a conscious choice. How much is your happiness worth? How much is peace of mind worth? Is it worth what your reality is today? I ain't got to tell you that. Look at the celebrities. Look at them that you idolize. You idolize these people that are on TV. You cut your hair like them. You go out there and augment your... Come on, man. Look. You know what's really funny? I see all these women out here doing the fat transfer. But let me tell you something. There's a spiritual reason why your body changes. A woman's body changes because she has gone through childbirth. That's why you get your hips. That's why you have that sway. I know I'm talking to somebody. I got you, queen. And those women who have earned the right to be someone's mother, which is a responsibility, because you have kids don't make you a good mother. There are plenty of women out there that should not even have kids. Not right now. Because they don't even know who they are. So you've got a lot of little girls and little boys in grown-up bodies with kids' mind. Making childlike decisions, and you're wondering why you're catching hell. You're going to continue to catch hell until you decide to get back to you. Your life should not be a game of catch and go get it. If it's meant for you to have, it should feel like breathing because it's divinely meant. So, how much is your happiness worth? Is it worth that lie? Is it worth that disrespect? Is it worth that exploitation? How about that bruise? How about that slap upside the head? Shot to the ribs? How about that abuse you go through in his car or in her car when nobody looking? And you say, well, if I be submissive and do what he asks, it'll make my life a little better. No, you know what? You know, enslave, and you're settling. Sure, I ain't got to tell you. Ask the kept women. I got kept women to watch this channel. When you going to break them chains? You playing a game that you can't win. And when he gets tired of doing everything he can to you, because you allow him to do it, he's going to replace you. He's going to replace you. He's probably got somebody now. But guess what? You know why you're seeing that? Because you did that to someone else. And it's unfortunate. Because if you spend one day without that beautiful smile on your face, that's one day wasted. If you spend one day not speaking your truth, that's one day wasted. If you spend one day without walking in your purpose, that's one day wasted. And guess what? You can't get that time back. Just like you can't get this 40 minutes back. But you guys are worth it. I'm sick and tired of y'all going to sleep in tears, waking up the same way. Thinking that you got to take that hook to get through those next 8 to 12 hours you got to work. I know I'm talking to somebody. You walking around getting blazed, thinking nobody don't know you do it. Come on, man. That's a losing game. And I ain't gotta bitch about it, because guess what? I don't live it. I only fear God. And I walk in my purpose. That's why you're hearing my voice now. And you deserve it. So, how much is your happiness worth? How much is your life worth? Is it worth those tears? Only you can decide, just like only you can do the work. You guys are worth it, y'all. Stop playing yourself. Your life's not a game. It's an experience. The moment that you claim you. God's praying for you. You know I am. I see your worth. And for that, it helps me discern mine. You ain't got to believe me. Just look at the profiles on social media. Look at the how they pose. My queens. The weariness is written all over your face. Come on now. There's something better. But you can't get it until you get back to you. Stay blessed.